Hey all, I really appreciate you jumping in on this video, because this is not one of the, one of our major normal series here on the Techno Funk Boy channel, but I did want to kind of take the opportunity of the new year to reflect a little bit about the channel and kind of where we are going here. And I have since starting this channel always kind of seen YouTube as a support for kind of the podcast and music work that I do. And so, like, early on, I was just putting, like, the audio of podcasts up on this channel and music videos of what I was working on and that sort of thing. And it's been like this for a while, but I was surprised and kind of shocked that YouTube had become the most popular thing I do. And that, in one way, is not saying a whole lot. Look, I'm still a tiny channel here, but we went from, at the beginning of the year, something like 30 subscribers to, as I'm recording this, 167. And that's been huge, and people are commenting on videos and actually watching videos, and I'm still shocked and surprised by that, honestly. But I decided I think toward the end of 2019 that I was going to put more effort into this channel, not just make it a place to put streams from Twitch and podcast and a few music videos here or there, and I wanted to do more with video game music and Dungeons and Dragons in a way that video was just really, really good for. And I've been amazed at what's happened so far with it, and I really appreciate people jumping on. And so, I had no plans for this channel. I came in here just wanting to talk about what I wanted to talk about and kind of see where things fell. But then, about 130 subscribers later, it's the kind of my weekly views on YouTube exceed my weekly listens on podcast. And so this year I'm actually sitting down and really kind of thinking this through. In one way, it's an exciting year. I mean, because I started talking about Dragonlance when nobody was. I mean, Dragonlance was the old favorite of everybody, but nope. I mean, it wasn't current. It wasn't it wasn't anything like that. I wouldn't have even thought about doing it, except I'm a huge fan of Seth Skorkowski's channel, and he does and I found Seth Skorkowski's channel because he was doing old video game, old D&D modules, and a few people do that, but not really. It's like everybody gets hold of the brand new book, which I'm not going to. I don't get anything when they're new, and it has to jump out and do a review. The brand new adventure, I'm going to do a review before I've even played it and that sort of thing. And I wasn't interested at all in doing that. I really liked some of this old stuff, and I found that he was doing it, and I was like, actually this could be really, really fun. But I should, I was starting to play Dragonlance and putting a lot of work into it. Maybe other people would benefit from that work too, and then somewhere along the way, we had the Dragonlance lawsuit, and then hints from Margaret Weiss that this thing's we've gotten past the lawsuit things. Everything seems to be okay. Announcements are coming, and all of a sudden, Dragonlance is in the middle of things again, and that's been that's been really exciting. And I started doing like music reaction videos, and saw some website that suggested Pictionary, and all of a sudden I'm introduced to Tim Fallon, and people are excited that I'm listening to this stuff for the first time. It's like, oh, you do this one, do this one next, and getting introduced to a lot of really great music that I hadn't been exposed to before. And so I've done this stuff because I have fun with it, you know. And as small as we are here, it sounds like y'all are several of you are having fun with me as well, and that's been an absolute blast. And you'd think that I would be good enough on YouTube that I would like move all the cables away from the actual screen. No, not gonna do that yet. And so what we're going to so there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's going on this year, and I'm hoping to do more videos this year than I did last year. I have plans to release 2 albums this year, and so you know, I put up the occasional just video of the songs I'm working on here, and that's not real. That hasn't been the real point of the channel, but I want to share that with y'all. But I should have 2 albums out this year. We're entering season 3 of Dice and Dreary, and it's been a blast. That is an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast. I'm a character in a player character in the game, but I also do the music, and that's where a lot of the sound, the albums come from. And it's season 3 so good so far. And so if you haven't jumped on that, then do so. I myself run 3 podcasts. One is called Retro Station, where we just talk about like nerdy stuff from the 80s and 90s, and that's been a lot of fun. We do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and video game music there. One is an actual play Star Wars podcast called Tales from the Rusty Speeder, and the last one is a newer one, but it's turning out to be some of the best work I've ever done. Order of Podcasters, which is an actual play game again, with just a fantastic cast, and doing like paranormal investigation stuff, and it's really good. But if you're tuned in to this station, and you're somebody on Discord, please jump on Discord with us. I've actually met a few people like online meet, through particularly like the Dragonlance stuff that we do here, and that has been an absolute blast, and I want to have more of those conversations on Discord, and I know y'all are interested in that stuff, and so jump over on Discord. That helps me, kind of get feedback on the stuff I'm working on. It helps you stay in touch with other people who are digging the same stuff, and it turns out to be a lot of fun. In addition, if you're watching this channel, you're probably a subscriber, or at least a frequent viewer. If you're a frequent viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm listing this stuff out because it's not something I normally bring up, because frankly, y'all don't want like 5 minutes at the end of video me telling you all the stuff I'm involved in, because there's just a lot of it. But I do try to put that in like the description and stuff like that. I'm in kind of the position where I'm doing a lot, and I love all the stuff I'm doing. And so I'm not going to stop doing the stuff I'm doing. I'm not going to stop music. I'm not going to stop podcasting. I'm not going to stop doing videos, because I figured out I really like it. I really like it. But at the same time, it's like I'm doing a lot of stuff, and they're all small enough that they're not at all paying for themselves. And so I I do have a Patreon page, but a lot of the ways that you can help me is just through like getting on Discord, subscribing and liking the videos. I have a lot of music out under Techno Funk Boy. It's on all the platforms. You can just check, stream it on the streaming services. That helps me out a lot. And as well as I did a book in 2019. I am working on the sequel. I hit some snags. I intended it for 2020 and it didn't come close because I did hit some plot snags on it that I wanted to get right instead of hurry. And so I'm hoping to have that out in 2021. But the first book is available, and so if you like kind of adventure horror type of book, please check it out. And that also helps me out a lot. And so stay tuned is the main thing I'm saying. There's going to be a lot more Dragonlance. I'm kind of expanding what I'm looking at with Dragonlance. Just doing the videos has really caused me to dig deeper into a lot of different things, as people have been like, cool, have you considered this? I'm like, I did read that somewhere. Where was that? And I'm digging back through the books and all of that. And so I want to tell you all about some of the cool stuff I'm finding. There's going to be a lot more game music, and there's going to be a more Techno Funk Boy original music, and that's coming out, and I'm really excited about a lot of it, and so I hope you stick with me. All that to say, I'm thrilled at what's happened with this channel this year, and I thank you for it. I thank you for goodness hanging on with me this long on this. I'm not at the trajectory that the channel's going. I'm really hoping to monetize this year. I don't know if that trajectory is going to slow down. Obviously, with 167 subscriptions, we're not anywhere close, and so that is a far off dream. But at the same time, the way people have been reacting to what we've been doing here, it's definitely not a possible dream, and is in fact quite attainable. And so I'll be working toward that, and I'm excited to see what's in store for the channel this year. Thank you again. Really do appreciate it. And a reminder, all the links down there, Discord link, the links to like my book, music, all down there. And appreciate you listening, and we will catch you next time.